Yeah, folks, we got a couple more new cards in Marvel Snap this week. Marrow and Wild Child, both of which play into this destroy and discard hybrid kind of deck idea, which is not new. We've actually had this, all the way back to Wolverine. He gets benefits from both being destroyed and discarded. Almost exclusively played in destroy decks. Same thing for X-23. Actually, same thing for Morgan Le Fay. Pretty much exclusively used for destroy effects, usually like destroying a bunch of little one drops or whatever with Killmonger, and then re-rolling them. I think some people have played with like swarms and stuff with this, but mostly we see in destroy. But now with Wild Child, you have this very specific reason to do both instead of just using these cards for one angle or the other. Now you really want to see both happen in one deck to buff Wild Child. Marrow is also another Wolverine style card that does happen to benefit from both. Also nicely though, unlike other things that get discarded like Wolverine or X-23, when she's discarded, she's totally gone. She's added to the discard pile, which means she can actually come back from Morgan Le Fay. Unlike Wolverine or X-23, they aren't in the pool because they've like resurrected themselves. Marrow, you kind of get rerolls on, which is nice. And I try to build a deck, of course, utilizing all of this, the discard stuff, the destroy stuff, and the Morgan Le Fay combination. And I think it went okay. I don't think this deck was like totally nuts or anything, but it's competitive. I don't actually have my win rate data because Untapped was being weird. It said I played like 5 games, even though I played for like 45 minutes. So I don't know the actual data, but it felt pretty good. I think I ended up positive on my like snap points or whatever too. I'm a higher rank than when I started. Wild Child puts out like pretty solid numbers, a 2-9. It just, that can be a big force when plopped down by surprise. Morgan, of course, can generate lots of stuff. Wolverines can get kind of big. Marrow can have some actually pretty high impact debuffs, especially if she goes off twice. Like -14 is a ton of power for a card you don't even have to play. That's just like a 0 energy, -14 in this deck can be nuts, but even 0, -7 can be really nuts. The hard part here, and the thing I don't think that I have right either, is building a deck list, like getting all of the pieces right. And like, the mix and match of discard and destroy, like I often felt like I needed another Carnage, but previously I had versions of this I was testing out today where it's like I didn't have either like a Gambit or a Moon Knight or something, and I felt like, man, I need another destroy. So it was like trying to find the right balance, and it's like you need stuff to discard, stuff to discard, stuff to destroy, stuff to destroy. I mean that in the ways that like you have to destroy something and you also have to have something to destroy that thing. So it's just, I don't know, I feel like this needs some refinement, more building, more testing, and like maybe something's here. Not to mention, I think in like 2 weeks we have one more card being added to the pile here, which is Phantom X, which is going to have another payoff for the dual hybrid nature of this, like Wild Child. So this deck's not even necessarily done just yet either, but I do think it shows some promise. Despite that kind of disparity between, goals, and despite the, unrefinement here, it was still competing and still winning, which makes me think with refinement, with an additional card, and, just experience, this might actually be a competitive sort of archetype. So I would definitely keep an eye on this one. Wild Child felt fine or even good sometimes as a 2-9. Marrow actually felt really promising to me with that debuff, so both these cards show some real promise, as does this deck, as you're about to see. All right, Wild Child, I like you. Rest of the hand doesn't really have the kind of filler stuff that we need, but we'll find some. There we go. Blade's a good start. Blade into Wolverine. Can we destroy the Wolverine with Venom? That'd be dreamy. Wolverine not great for Morgan, of course, but otherwise pretty great. Moon Knight has no hits for me, but it might get rid of the opponent's Wiccan. Drop that Wiccan, baby! Drop that Wiccan! They had nothing. They literally had nothing. Are you kidding me? So this gets rid of Killmonger, but gives me White Hot Room. I can just get the Wild Child back next turn, right? And then it's active. I don't know if I really need the Killmonger anyway, right? So just give me the White Hot Room. Oh, I guess I get Killmonger back too. What am I talking about? Morgan's both. I keep forgetting that Morgan's both. The buff on Wild Child, of course, helping the Venom get bigger too, which is great. Would be cool if it like knew it was getting. If it was the second card in the stack, it actually probably would have gotten the buff for Venom there, right? I think so. So it's funny. They're a Wiccan deck, but we got the extra energy here, boys. You need a card here for Morgan. Is there anyone in particular that I wouldn't want to hit? You know what I mean? Like, I guess Wild Child. Like, I could leave the Nico out for the Gambit. You know what I mean? Like, I could leave the Nico for the Gambit. How many? What's my energy gonna look like next turn? Moon Knight, Wild Child, and Blade is 6. Quicksilver, Wild Child, Blade is 6. Yeah, maybe we just leave the Nico. Strand the Nico here. It is 4 points. It's like kind of bigger than a lot of the things that I would get off the Morgan, but at the same time, I don't know. These aren't the best Gambit hits either, but I just need to play the Gambit now because now I have the energy, right? Next turn, my energy will be competing with other targets. I guess Domino is the best hit here. I don't know. Whatever. Mobius, I don't think matters much to us. Quicksilver is definitely the worst hit because we could have killed that anyway, potentially. Hydro Man. Oh, that would have made Mobius an insane hit, potentially. Oh, Marrow is still really good top deck for me, though. Holy moly, a really good top deck for me. Surely between these two we hold. Surely at 13 and 6 we hold, like, oh, hold up. Killmonger Blade ordering, though. Hold up, I gotta make sure I get that right. Is this even, like, an overcommitment? I don't know, maybe. Blade actually doesn't even hit the Marrow here. Moon Knight does, but that's also fine. I don't see how we lose this, right? Wild Child's insane. It's just insane numbers, man. How do we lose this? It's not Galactus, is it? Don't tell me it's a Galactus over there. Please, God. The way they emoted makes you think it's a Galactus. I don't know, dude. I'm nervous all of a sudden, dude. Oh, I forgot we're getting all of the debuffs right. Cannonball's totally fine. Cannot matter, right? I don't think it ever matters. Cable, yeah, that's fine. All right. Yeah, no, they did not have it. Maybe because of all the debuffs going right, I probably should have just done like Blade left or something with the Moon Knight. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't need to maybe commit this hard. I kind of didn't even think about it. That's the only things that were revealed, right? So we knew we were getting -7. It was going to be like 26 to 8. You know, they would have had to make up an 18-point lead. Seems impossible. I mean, I guess Cannonball right would have maybe made things shaky if it got rid of the Venom, because you only had 12. But even then, they would have had only 14. So I guess, yeah, maybe if they'd gone Cannonball right, I guess I did. You know, we would have had a Moon Knight, but maybe the Blade was necessary so that you had like 18 to 13 or whatever it would have been. I don't even know, or not even, maybe 18 to 9. I don't even know. Would it have only been 9? They have 7, 10, 8, and it would have been 6. It would have been 14, yeah. So yeah, I did need a second card actually. I didn't know it. I wasn't thinking about Cannonball, but for the record, it would have needed to be Wild Child plus Blade, yeah. Cool game though, actually. We got to see both the new cards in action this game. Really nice. Not bad at all, honestly. Oh, discard a card can be good for us, yeah. Oh man, if you just come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's so rude. They're actually a discard deck. Like, we kind of are, right? We didn't hit our discard. Galacticus Finch is a funny name. The Hub. Oh, okay. Shit. Yeah, I mean... Oh, no. Well, I mean... you know, we don't need the discard. It comes back off Morgan, but why? You know, like, it just discards itself again. I did actually have Black Cat in a version of this deck, but with Morgan, it just felt silly. I don't know. I like the idea that it was like a discard that you didn't need to play, you know? It's like, I think instead I have a Gambit in here, a discard I have to play, but I don't know. It just didn't feel worth it. So do we fill right here? I mean, we can definitely clear it back out with Killmonger. Nico stuff. Would be cool if Wolverine re-rolled left. I said right, but I meant left. I know the difference between those two. I promise. Moon Knight Blade. Okay, Mr. Sinister's a bit weird, isn't it? Not an Airship deck. Moon Knight for us has no targets. Venom... too early, right? I guess we just play this just to disrupt them. We already have a discard for Wild Child anyway, and Wolverine's gone. The only target left for this would be Marrow. If we get Marrow, we can just Blade the Marrow or isolate down for Gambit maybe. They lose Absorbing Man. Ah. Not a C2 deck. I would have been suspicious. Absorbing Man makes me think maybe like a buff deck, probably. Some kind of buff stuff going on. Can go Blade here on X-23. It would hurt potentially a Marrow top deck, but would make a Morgan top deck have a little more hand space. Would make... I don't know, just extra energy is nice, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's fine. Oh, I forgot we're getting Moira back, actually. No! I'm discarding Moira! No! No, I forgot! Oh, stupid Sanctum Infinitum, you idiot. I knew there was a reason we were playing there. I mean, God, that Moira's nuts if we get Morgan now. Oh my God, it's actually insane now. I guess you throw in the X-23 for hand space, yeah. Doesn't feel like an important card. Feels like we're so far ahead left that X-23 probably just chills there. Sarah for the opponent. I don't even know, man. Feels like Surfer... Well, no, Surfer wouldn't have Psylocke and Mr. Sinister. Absorbing Man, Sarah, Psylocke, and Sinister. Is it just a deck with all S sounds? Psylocke, Sinister, Sarah, Absorbing Sand. Absorbing Man doesn't fit, does he? He breaks the mold. Oh, well. Well, they're thinking about something here. I don't know. Cooking with a turn 4 Sarah is pretty nice. It is Surfer. What the heck is going on, dude? Why do you tempo a Surfer there, dog? Oh, yeah, there's that Black Cat. Oh, yeah, I forgot Sandbar's kind of screwing us here. Moira is still an insane 2/10, though. That's got to be worth it. Oh, no, she's not. Wait, does she not count as a created card? Am I high? Why isn't she a created card? I guess they're originally my cards, right? They're returned to hand. So, no, it actually makes sense. I take it back. It actually tracks. I mean, do we just go hard in 2 spots here and then just, like, I don't know, do you rip a Gambit instead, maybe? I feel like the Gambit's so unlikely to be relevant. It's so unlikely to be relevant. I mean, I guess if it hits Wong, you're pretty pumped. Do you just prefer 7 points on average? You know, this on average currently is hitting kind of 2 points. So it's like 5 total. Nico's worth 7 total. I don't know. Gambit's just way more fun, though, right? So I think we're going to Gambit. Do I need to play Wild Child mid? I'm adding 13. But I'm already ahead like 19 left, right? So it's like you could put both of these mid. If you think you're more exposed mid. I mean, I don't know. Wong's crazy, right? Like, if Wong hits, like, a Sage or something, I think I need the points there. So I'm just going like this, maybe? But maybe Gambit hits Wong, and all is said and done. We don't care. Or the opponent retreats, because we've got an insane Morgan Le Fay Moira setup here. Alright, Moira. Not the best Moira hand, I guess. Kind of cool in Camelot if we don't ever hit... If we somehow don't destroy her, I guess. Kind of bad for Venom if I think about it, though, in Camelot. But Killmonger doesn't care. Hey, this is a good Moon Knight, I guess. You just hit the Wolverine here. That's good. Maybe deny the opponent something cool. But Wolverine's down. Him going left here doesn't hurt. Doesn't help, though. Gorgon! Hey, nice. Might be a Mr. Negative deck. Blade for us. Morgan does nothing right now other than just cheat energy. I guess you could just go Killmonger into the Moira, yeah. Maybe that's okay. If they're Mr. Negative deck, they won't win Castle Blackstone here pretty much ever. They would be playing either, you know, Ravonna or something else, like an Ironheart or a Sage, just for tempo. Magic, too, I guess, yeah. So... Moon Knight again, I mean, it's kind of not terrible, right? Kind of makes sense. I don't have a lot to do with it if I want to keep a Venom anyway. Maybe we just throw the Moira over here, though, for now. I think we want to keep a Venom, probably. Currently don't have any other Destroy activation, so... Yeah, let's go Moon Knight again. Doesn't hit anything for us, but I'm hopeful it's disruptive to the opponent. Would have been nice to hit that Mr. Negative, right? But it seems like they got that left. So that's sad. We did hit a Shang-Chi, which... I don't expect to matter a lot, to be honest. Gambit later would be pretty spicy, and I could get one back from the Morgan. Morgan currently has 4 cards in the pool, so if I Venom these 3, that's a 4-card Morgan pool. I'll have 4 in hand, but Morgan will make space. I would get another Gambit back. I mean, in a lot of ways, of course, you'd like to Venom mid for the Wolverine, I guess. They don't really have to get Moon Knight and Killmonger back. Maybe getting, maybe just another Wolverine roll here is better, but what if he goes left? Doesn't hurt us, I guess it doesn't help us any, though. This is a pretty bad Gambit, right? Like, yeah, sadly hit the... Well, I guess that's 5 points still. Camelot, it's a better Gambit for sure. It's a better Gambit. Good Wolverine roll. Nice. Iron Man. Okay, that would be a sick Gambit hit for sure. So this turn, you want a Morgan. And I guess you... I think, yeah, we'll be fine on getting 2 cards off the top as well. I guess I'll get a Morgan off this Morgan as well. Generating a ton of value here. It's going to come down to this Gambit, though, I'm pretty sure. Like, feels like Gambit's just the card that matters here. I don't know if anything else matters. Like, a Wild Child is at least a high-powered card here, which is nice. We get another Morgan. Is that a visual bug? I was going to say, why is she not upgraded? Mystique, another good Gambit hit, I guess. Opponent does have priority here, probably, right? No, we do, actually. 15 to 11, okay. So that means we have, I would say, 2 out of 4 really good hits. Now, as for where we play cards, I don't know about that. Boy, I don't know. More likely to hit here, so I'm thinking about adding less power here. Because, you know, either of these getting hits may be quite disruptive to their power output. But maybe you put, like, a Blade right and a Moira mid. I don't know, just a little bit better power distribution right. Just in case. I don't know. I mean, the Marrow also is quite a variable here. I have no idea. I think we have a shot on this, is what's crazy. I don't think we're likely to win, but I think we have a shot. You know, Mr. Negative decks are hard, but this doesn't hit magic. We have a shot, dude. Hey, good hit. Okay, that makes me feel really good about right, and I think mid also feels kind of good. We know the Gore was gone. Marrow hitting anything mid would be a bonus here for sure. We got at least 1 hit mid. Okay. Iron Man debuffed a lot. Is this an Arnim Zola? Don't hit null. No. God, if that hit the Iron Man, we win the game, I think. Oh my god, dude. What a 50-50 for them. What an insane 50-50 for them, dude. Oh. Iron Man here would have been basically no points. And Iron Man right would have been not enough points, right? Because we debuffed it so much. What an insane 50-50. These negative decks, dude, have no respect for humankind. 0 respect for humanity. This Marrow would have absolutely shut this Iron Man down. It would have only been 5 points here for 10 and 8 points here for 16. Like 19 to 16 would have held. But they sniped this insane 50-50. Man, that's tough. Man, that's tough, dude. Genosha. Oh, sick. We could probably force a cool play there. We also do have Venom, so in either case, maybe okay. But, I mean, Wild Child goes elsewhere, but start putting stuff we might want to destroy over there. Maybe even just like a Morgan could activate that somehow. Oh, Wolverine can go there. Wolverine can go there. Nico, what was this one? Double? Okay, so 4 points to beat. Squirrels, alright. Killmonger also can just delete that, of course, if we find him. Rock, I'm not too worried about. Hey, there's that Killmonger we were talking about. Nice, okay. So, maybe you just go, yeah, maybe you just go ahead and do Genosha stuff. And it's just Killmonger next turn, right? Venom already for the opponent. We don't care about the Rock. We know we're getting rid of all that stuff with Killmonger. Now, I mean, presumably they do like this stuff getting destroyed, right? They might have something like a death, etc. But I'm hopeful that we can force a Wolverine mid here. Try to take a couple rolls on it, maybe. You know, like let Genosha go off and then maybe let Venom go off later. You might even be able to force it with the Venom. Who knows? So Killmonger here will activate the Wolverine in Genosha. Morgan Le Fay, of course, will bring back this hand. Mamu's a big old boy. Between both Moira and Morgan, my hand's going to be a little bit overkill, maybe, but it's probably all right. They're going to have a ton of energy this next turn. Wild Child gets 1 buff. And comes back in hand. So Wild Child right again is fine. Wolverine, we could actually give a 50-50 right now if we wanted. Hey, here's another Wolverine guaranteed, actually, but you don't hit the Morgan. I mean, Morgan doesn't have anything anyway right now, does she? No, she does. Well, no, yeah, she does. She has Nico, Moira, and a rock, but that's not that good. We don't have space for that, right? Like, we want the Wolverines to roll mid, and then we want the Wild Childs to win. Moon Knight's going to turn on the Wild Childs. So the Wild Childs are super good here. Weapon X a little late, I would argue. Okay, good news is Dormammu's going there. That's good news because we are trying to win right and mid here is the plan. We want to catch these Wolverines mid. Wolverine mid, dog. Nice. Wolverine right here would potentially be a little bit of a liability, maybe. Don't go right. Oh, boy. Do we trust 13 points there? It is bigger than Death, I guess, but not Death plus Weapon X hits. Yeah, I don't love that, guys. Kind of wish I could... Oh, it's enough! The Wild Child's hold. A Marrow here would have been a sick hit. We could have Venomed a Marrow and then, like, debuffed over there a little bit more, you know? Okay. Nice. Wild Child's just big enough. Duplicate Wild Child's also helping. Nice. Some ways I wonder if, like, Morgan and Moira are a little bit overkill, but the deck is so low curved. I don't know. Gambit that game also had some pretty big hits, by the way, but didn't hit it. I don't know. I don't know about this deck. Let's do this. Mojo World Gambit can actually be really spicy. Delete a card from Mojo World right at the end when they don't expect it and blow them up. That could be our win condition for sure. Quinjet, also great for Killmonger to hit. Great Web Mojo World also gets really intriguing. Fun, fun. Moon Knight could get rid of a Victoria hand if they don't play it on time. Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we also draw Marrow? They did not play it here. They get a Blade, which is a lot of power, I will say, but might be hard to play until late. Quinjet mid. Definitely got to fill up mid to make Mojo World competitive, I think. Moon Knight hits Victoria hand. I know it does. Venom doesn't really ever want to go mid, so we'll probably figure something else out. Because that just makes everything else impossible. Nico Location Transform on Mojo World could open up some lines for us, I guess. So this is going to turn on half of Wild Child. This dude looks just like Sabretooth. Is he like Sabretooth's kid? Is that like his lore? Sabretooth's child. That's why he's a Wild Child. Now I have to look it up. Wild Child Marvel. Fictional character. Kyle Gibney. Doesn't say anything about Sabretooth. Also known as Weapon Omega. That is a way sicker name, by the way. He's getting ripped off being called Wild Child. That sounds goofy. What is this? Kind of expensive. +2 power is kind of okay, I guess. I mean, if I do this, Moira we know is going to end up mid, which is not really good enough. Maybe you really do the Venom thing and just say screw the, well, no, that makes Wild Child really bad as well. Maybe you just Gambit. I don't know. Just rip it. I mean, you feel like you lose Great Web too often, though. If I lose Venom, I also don't technically have a way to activate the Wild Child available. I mean, I'm sure we can find one, but... I mean, I guess I technically only have Killmonger. I tweaked, like, 8 different versions of this list. Like, literally so many tweaks. Like, Carnage, and then... who else did I have in here? There was, like, Uncle Ben, and, Black Cat. I tried like 87 different things that like combined, you know, Morgan Le Fay stuff with Destroy stuff. It was like really hard to find a good line, I felt like. So this is gonna put us at 19 mid, which currently looks like it holds. I mean, clearly there's some support from Victoria, but not that much. So then it's just about winning right, which you hope Wolverine rolls right, I guess. Oh god. Oh boy. Uh-oh, that's a big Valentina boy there. Shoot. No, I don't know if I can win right. Oh boy. I also don't know if I can win left because I only ever draw 2 cards. Oh, but wait a minute. Do you see what I see on Mojo World? Do you see what I see? They will get a Great Web pull, though, so if they pull the Hulk mid, we might get cooked. I need them to pull Rogue or Shadow King, maybe. Hulk is indeed too big. Oh, we're getting Venom. Is that... The Hulk's gonna... Oh, we pulled! We pulled! It's only pulls 1, and we pulled. That's fine. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, that'll work too, man. All right, Wild Child. I see you. You were big. You were cool, I guess. Everything kind of worked out there weirdly. I feel like this deck's, if you don't hit Morgan, real light on value. We also didn't hit Moira, though. There's kind of 2 ways to get value, I guess. Dream matchup here for the poop balloon. Yeah, you know what? Let's turn our X-23 into a demon. I do think actually X-23's kind of felt underwhelming in this deck. I just don't think it's great for Morgan. The extra energy has not really proven all that helpful. It makes sense because it's a card that likes to be discarded or destroyed, right? But I just don't think it adds in enough value for this. Like in this deck too, by the way, it could totally be a 1/2 and it would not be broken. She got nerfed for Destroy's sins here, of course, but she would have been fine. Marrow Blade is gonna light up this night, dude. Light it up. I might need the Sentinels to have stuff to do. I'm out of cards, man. Just totally out of cards. Moira can get me cards, but I need to destroy it. I need Venom or Killmonger. Still would like to put in a Carnage. I wonder if Gambit, I don't know, he's a discarder, right? So it's just about finding that balance. Moon Knight might be wrong. I don't know. You just want that balance. Black Knight's getting lit up. -5. Sif hits Death. Okay. That'd be a cool Moon Knight card to hit if they don't play it immediately. Wolverine. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I can play 2 Sentinels next turn. It's just what I'm thinking about here. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's currently the plan. This is the 4-drop. No, it's Ghost Rider hitting the Death. Okay, 17 points right's pretty tough to beat. Gambit does have some really nice targets here, man. I'll be honest. That means we're foregoing Morgan, but I mean, you know, I guess you do maybe have a line with like Morgan plus Marrow Gambit, but I can't dump enough Sentinels to guarantee that even, and I don't even really think it's that good. You're like getting the buff on Marrow, but you don't really need the buff on Marrow, you know? Would I rather discard a Sentinel or a Morgan? It honestly does not matter in the slightest to me. I think we need to make sure we don't hit Black Knight here. I think that's what matters. You gotta hit Death to win this game right now. You just gotta hit Death. That's the only choice. I mean, that's probably the next best hit, although, I don't know, I'd argue maybe Mojo World's better. Oh god, Scar, Blink. Oh god, here comes the Hella, man. Opponent retreated. Why? Why? I'm getting some very generous retreats today. They don't even know if they drew Hella yet or not, right? Let me emote. Why won't you let me emote, game? I don't know what is happening. I can't emote. Here we go. The timing on emotes is so weird. Okay, Morgan, Wild Child. Yeah, nice. I mean, is that what Sabretooth looks like, or am I losing my mind? I mean, I feel like that's just what Sabretooth's face looks like. And I look up Wild Child on the internet, and he doesn't really look like that so much. He doesn't have that facial hair. Sabretooth Marvel Google, not the Sabretooth. I mean, it's not exactly the same, right? Like, it doesn't have longer hair, but those same, like, big sideburns and stuff, and the same hair color. It just looks like Sabretooth a lot. Different mask or whatever, right? But, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know enough about it. Oh, I like this. Multiple Wild Childs is pretty cool. Moon Knight's not good if we're playing out multiple Wild Childs right now, though. How many Wild Childs do we take? Opponent also has multiple Weapon X's here, potentially. Oh, Atalan sucks. I guess for the sake of Atalan, we just put some cards out, right? I don't know. You put another Wild Child in your deck. They went for only 2 Weapon X's. Atalan, hopefully here doesn't screw me up too much. They've got a sick Deadpool location coming. Killmonger's garbage for me, probably. Because, like, even if I finish off the Deadpool, it's like, how do you ever have time to get that back, you know? So, Blade hits the Moon Knight. Don't need the Moon Knight because I'll be discarding anyway, right? So that makes the Wild Childs at least partially active. Next turn is Wild Child Morgan, and then I need to destroy, which I currently only have Venom or... I mean, well, ever really do I have Venom, Killmonger, and sometimes Nico for the destroy side of the Wild Childs. I do feel like I maybe need a Carnage in this deck. I don't know. You need... that's the hard part, is balancing. I don't know. I don't know where the right balance is. Opponent might also have a Killmonger for me as well, though, to be honest. So that's another side of it. Wild Child mid. So Wild Child Morgan. Wolverine. What is Morgan even bringing back for me, dude? Just a Moon Knight, right? Like, she's really not very good. Could maybe player here just have something extra to do next turn, but, like, without a destroy card, I'm totally screwed. And if I go for Killmonger destroy, I don't win Baxter Building, probably. That's another issue. If I lose priority, which I probably will, for sure will. Killmonger might be nice to snipe that Deadpool, but it's just like the Weapon X's are so big, I don't know if it helps. Right, that's the issue. I mean, it's worth a lot of points for me to destroy anything, so, you know, we want to destroy for sure, but... Gambit does not destroy my own stuff, so my Wild Childs do not scale here, man. Let's see it, guys. I don't know, man. My Wild Childs are stuck. Maybe if the opponent plays Killmonger and I lose my Blade and Moira, I guess. But then I'm not probably big enough to win unless I hit exactly this Weapon X. I do also have priority, which is crazy, which does make it more likely I hit that Weapon X, I guess, for the record. Yeah, man, we'll try. I'm gonna get a Wolverine roll, too, which is nice. Like, Wolverine's a free bonus here, so maybe if Wolverine goes the right way... Well, yeah, okay, he might go right, but we could also maybe... No, he's always going right, isn't he? We did hit that Weapon X! That's the key one! Do they ever Killmonger, though? Like, why would they ever Killmonger? It doesn't make any sense to Killmonger here. Like, you don't need to. You don't ever need to. But that's the only way I buff my Wild Child, is if they somehow Killmongered. But why would you? There's no point to it. You'd just be helping me out for no reason. Yeah. Dang, dude. I mean, this was literally just a difference on Wild Child's not hitting, man. These each could have had +4. The Atalan kind of screw us up a little bit there, I think. That's the hard part, right? It's a tough one. I don't know. It definitely feels like that could be a deck construction problem. But at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to build the deck. That's the issue, you know? Dormammu. Ooh, I like the hand. Fun new stuff to do. Moira gets some cool Marrow copies, maybe. Cobra! Well, I'll just rip that right now. I don't care. Do it. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it! Moira, Killmonger. Marrow is a little bit easier to discard than to destroy in this deck, but... I don't know. If we draw Venom, I think Marrow mid's totally reasonable. See ya, King. Atri, get wrecked. Oh, bro. Okay, that's oh, Wild Child's really nice. Okay. Yeah, let's do Wild Child left. I don't think you go Killmonger yet. I'd really prefer not to have to. Could get a second Marrow though if we did. Like, we find a Venom here. Gambit. I just don't really love anything yet. You know, I guess I could rip the Gambit. It's fine. If I lose the Killmonger here, though, it's really a pain to get it back. Like, you don't want to... And also, it's like, destroying Wade Wilson's not a compelling play. I mean, they might do it anyway, you know, so it may not matter. Like, hey, I'm going to Carnage it anyway. Maybe we steal some points from Carnage or whatever, but... Well, I guess you don't ever steal points from Carnage, so... Maybe mess with their plans somehow, anyway. Oh. So, for instance... Did we mess with their plans somehow? I don't know. Why does destroying that stone make them so unhappy? I don't understand. What was going to happen here? I don't understand. What was going to happen, guys? Why did that make them retreat? Why did they need the Wade to be what got destroyed? Or maybe it just wasn't the one drop they wanted out of their deck? Or whatever? Out of their hands? So confused. I don't know. What was going to happen, guys? Did it mess up Dormammu somehow? Weird world. Alright, hopefully they don't get my fun cards. Chamber, not very good for us. Chavez might be okay. I think we can save Nico maybe for later. Like, 2x is good, but Destroy is way better. Demon's pretty good too. Chavez will rip here, see what we find. Anything good? Doesn't really matter. Not Marrow, maybe, I guess, since you're gonna discard or destroy her. Nocticron. Oh, destroy. Nice, 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 nice. Do we go Moira already? It does fill my hand. I mean, that's pretty good for Panopticon, to be honest. I can just play another Moira there or whatever. Oh, but I'm drawing cards, too. I'm not actually even really getting the Moira cards. Duh. Like, I mean, that's also... Well, no, I'm not even getting the... Well, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, was this actually worth it or not now? I don't know. I'm, like, torn now. I don't know now. I do like Quantum Tunnel a lot, but if it hits Morgan, you've kind of wasted it a little bit. You just get a Moira. If it hits Killmonger, you're not too distraught, I guess. That's fine. I want to set up for Wolverine mid with Venom, right? Venom's really cool there. Blades don't really have any targets yet. Hitting a Marrow here would want me to find the Destroy card that I don't really have, because that would demand a Venom. So now maybe you want to go Venom right, but it's weird, because you don't really want to put the Venom back in your deck, necessarily. Enchantress, no problem. Oh, that's my Wild Child. Okay. Bro, they about hit Enchantress Wild Child stuff there. Ooh, Mr. Negative. Wow. Okay, they're really cycling through some pretty powerful stuff here. Spectrum. What the heck is this deck, dude? Oh, it's Airship stuff. Oh, well, that Mr. Negative might have hurt them then, to be honest. That could be a bad thing, not a good thing. It's like, do you really go for this Venom, man? Blade discards Killmonger. You try to roll into a Morgan Le Fay here, I guess? I don't hate that the Blade is discarding Killmonger. I don't think you need it. If you hit Morgan, it might be coming back anyway. I don't know. We're just playing weird here. Oh, that hits Wolverine or Chamber. Wolverine, hopefully, I guess. Chamber gone. Alright, man. Cool, cool, cool. So a bunch of debuffs here, but to what end, right? Like, they are very small there. Venom, I need to redraw. This gets rid of Wolverine, hopefully. Oh my god, we can't hit that Wolverine to save our freaking life. Also, the ordering there sucked. Oh my god. Just random Shadow King into a Drax. Like, that... Honestly, that order could not have been worse for us or better for the opponent. Like, everything went wrong for us. Everything went right for them. That sucked, dude. That really sucked. That's... Moira sucks. God dang, dude. I cannot catch a break here this game. Blade, are you kidding me? Only Venom here is any good. What?
Victory.
Everything went wrong for me this game, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know how they're up by 2 locations with extra energy, a bigger hand. You know, I only had 1 card in hand, dude. I don't know why they retreat there. That blows my mind a little bit. I don't know. We'll take it.